If you're trying to loosen up your hamstrings because they're extremely tight or you've just injured your hamstrings, this is the video for you. I'm gonna walk you through my 3 favorite hamstring stretches that give you the best bang for your buck. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit on the edge of a table or my bed or really anything that's somewhat of a firm surface that's a little bit elevated off the ground. Now I wanna get this leg behind me as far as I can. I'm already feeling a stretch here in the front of the quads, but really what I'm trying to do is target these hamstrings in the back. Now, if you can straighten that leg out all the way and follow all the steps I'm getting ready to guide you through, fantastic, but most people can't. So I'm gonna use my right hand on my right leg. I'm gonna put it right on top of my thigh, not on my knee, but right on my thigh. I'm gonna reach the outside of my leg over here to the outside of my foot. Now, I'm doing a pushing and pulling motion. So I'm pushing down through my thigh and pulling back on the outside of my foot at the same time. I'm gonna feel a huge pull through here, but it's not a long hold. You're just gonna hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then you relax a little bit and you go right back into it. You're gonna do it about 20 times, okay? So I'm pushing down and pulling back. So push and pull, 1, 2, 3, I relax a little bit, and then push 1, 2, 3, and I relax a little bit, and push 1, 2, 3, and relax. I do that 20 times. Now that pull is gonna be felt wherever you're tightest the most. So for most people, it's gonna be right behind that knee. Another one of my favorite exercises is the inchworm. I do this probably 2 to 3 times a week before I work out just to get these puppies loosened up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to keep my knees locked as much as I possibly can while I'm bending down. And then while my knees are locked, I'm gonna walk out on my fingertips, try to keep those heels down on the ground. I'm gonna come all the way out, try to push those heels down. I'm coming out to be in a plank position, keeping those knees locked, and I'm just walking right back up. And doing that about 10 different times is gonna be enough, and you'll feel a nice little workout, but particularly you're gonna feel those hamstrings really let loose. One of my favorite hamstring stretches is more of a dynamic stretch. And what you're gonna do here is you're gonna take your foot and you're gonna push it into the corner of a chair. You don't want that heel to come out, you actually want it to push down into the corner of a chair. And I'm keeping this knee straight and this knee straight. And I want those toes pointing straight up. I'm gonna bend forward 30 times, small little bobs. I don't want a ton of pain. I just want slow, controlled movement. You're not trying to force it, just leaning down into it, doing that 30 times, okay? Coming in and out of that discomfort. Next, I'm actually gonna cross my arms across my chest. I'm gonna rotate side to side as far as I can. I'm gonna go 30 times in each direction. I'm gonna feel a pull here, and I'm gonna feel a pull in my groin and potentially the outside of your hip. While you're doing this, don't let that foot pull away from the chair, okay? You wanna keep it braced down right where that crevice is. So rotating back and forth, you got 30 of those in each direction. The third piece of this stretch is you're gonna bring your arms up over your head, keep that knee locked on both sides and that heel wedged into the chair, and you're gonna go side to side. This is probably gonna be the least intense stretch that you're gonna feel in your hamstrings. Each one of these stretches addresses your hamstring tightness in a different way. And it's gonna help you get over that hump that you've been facing with all that tightness in your hamstrings and help you get back on the road to recovery and